Big news in the crypto realm. Blackrock achieves the impossible, launching Brazil's first Bitcoin ETF IB39 on March 1st, 2024. It mirrors Bitcoin's move with just a 0.25% management fee. Brazil, get ready for a new era in crypto investing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. And we're starting off with, it's a very sobering feeling to look at the Bitcoin stack that you accumulated through the depths of bear market of the last 2 years in the context of the current price trajectory, and to know that you would likely never be able to accumulate this amount for the rest of your life. To know that 2 years of grinding and delayed gratification of conviction in the face of thought and fear has very likely changed your life forever. The power of understanding third grade math, the power of Bitcoin. Vanguard kicking out their CEO after 33 years of loyal service and launching a Bitcoin ETF is not priced in. Another $7.2 trillion in assets about to fight for the tiny portion of Bitcoin that are actually for sale. There's only one way to bring more Bitcoin to market: send the price vertical until hodlers capitulate. That's what you are witnessing, a psychological attack on hodlers to convince them to sell. But to quote Hansel, who you tryna get crazy with is, and don't you know I'm loco. Next up we go for the highest Bitcoin monthly close ever. We got 18,500 handle, adding billions to Bitcoin's market cap, taking it up 43% months on months, and that's great. Also, just in, Blackrock's Bitcoin ETF breaks $10 billion in assets under management as the fastest ETF ever to reach $10 billion. OTC on Bitcoin is running on empty, and we could see this on this chart. Bears really seem to enjoy getting in front of the bulldozer. Fuel has arrived to take us to new highs of the year, 65,000+. Here we go. The 9 new Bitcoin ETFs have 21.17 billion in total assets under management. All of them are viable. Blackrock 10 billion, Fidelity 6.5 billion, Bitwise 1.5 billion, ARK 2 billion, Invesco 386 million, 1X 270 million, Volcari 192 million, Franklin 154 million, and Wisdom Tree with a $50 million right there. Also, new Coinbase sees a massive $1 billion Bitcoin withdrawal. That's crazy. As Bank of America and Wells Fargo, 2 of the largest US banks, are now offering Bitcoin ETFs to their clients. Not every client yet, but for the rich clients, and soon, maybe soon, they will get it for every single client right there. You don't just go up 20% of the most successful ETF launch in history, with BlackRock buying 10k Bitcoin a day on a fixed supply asset where 70% of the coins haven't moved in a year and 50% haven't moved in 3 years, where monetary policy is loose as fuck. How in 2 months, OTC desks drying up and scrambling to cover, exchange balance keeps making new lows, they have to create power outages to stop the price going up. They are going to throw the kitchen sink at FUD and pray something sticks to it. Actually, everyone cares. Wall Street is losing their minds over this ETF launch. This is the biggest thing that will happen since the financial crisis, and if the CEO of Vanguard indeed lost his job for fighting Bitcoin, this immediately flips the career risk for opposing versus supporting Bitcoin across the financial world. Also, Bitcoin just completed the highest monthly close since October 21st, but it gets even better and more bullish. The 36 months Williams oscillator just called above the overbought level for the 4th time in history. Bitcoin returns after prior signals. February 13th plus 3,900% in 9 months, December 16th plus 1,900% in 12 months, and November 20th plus 260% in 12 months. I say it all the time and I'll continue to repeat it. Overbought signals are incredibly bullish and should be viewed as a momentum signal, not signals to fade. So a few final things to note. Returns in each cycle have been diminishing, but we've never had this degree of institutional participation or the ability for retail to be onboarded so easily with the ETFs. Even if we match the 260% gain from the November 20th signal, that would put Bitcoin at 180,000, which therefore achieves my minimum cycle target of 175,000 pinned post for that analysis. So if Bitcoin is going to experience those types of gains again again, I can't help but think about how Ethereum and alts will perform in that environment, as the fact of the matter is that the bull markets are characterized by two things: Ethereum Bitcoin rising and Bitcoin falling, as we could be on the cusp of another multi-quarter rally in total, but we will need to see those two characteristics take hold, and they haven't yet. Maybe this time is different and the ETFs have changed crypto market dynamics, but I think that market psychology will repeat the same way that it always has. As Bitcoin starts and remains strong, then Ethereum participates meaningfully, as then shitcoins ride the wave. I say it all the time when I present these types of studies. Even though the Williams oscillator is my favorite indicator and I've shared a tremendous amount of successful signals with this indicator, statistics do not operate in vacuum absent of macroeconomic influences and broader market dynamics, as the same analysis that I shared for the 12 million and 24 million Williams signals have worked perfectly. However, this study guarantees nothing, and it simply tells us how market participants have behaved in the past when investors' behavior was similar from a statistical perspective, as this study is unequally bullish, but we should view it simply as improving bullish probabilities rather than being outright bullish for a binary perspective. And the next one we go. Blackrock set to launch Brazil's first Bitcoin ETF IB39 on the B3 exchange. Blackrock, a global investment management firm, is poised to make a significant stride in Brazil's cryptocurrency market with the upcoming launch of country's inaugural Bitcoin exchange traded fund IB39, scheduled to debut on March 1st, 2024 on Brazil's primary stock exchange B3. The move marks a pivotal moment in the accessibility of digital assets for regional investors. Blackrock's Bitcoin ETF in Brazil. The iShares Bitcoin Trust (BDR) is Blackrock's response to the increasing demand for regulated avenues to invest in cryptocurrencies. Headed by Karina Sade, Blackrock Brazil country manager, the ETF is designed to offer qualified and retail investors an opportunity to gain exposure to Bitcoin within the regulated framework, as with Brazil's financial landscape witnessing a growing interest in digital assets. Blackrock's initiative underscores the importance of providing secure and transparent investment options to meet investors' demand. IB39 structured for market growth, as IB39 mirrors the price performance of Bitcoin and comes with a management fee initially set at 0.25% with a reduction of 0.12% for the first year on the initial $5 billion in assets under management. This fee structure aims to attract investors while ensuring sustainability and profitability for the ETF. Additionally, IB39's introduction adds momentum to Brazil's burgeoning crypto ETF market, which saw its encryption in 2021 and has since experienced a substantial asset growth. As Felipe Goncalves, B3's interest in currency products superintendent, notes that market has expanded to encompass 13 ETFs with assets totaling 2.5 billion, signaling a growing appetite for digital asset investment vehicle. Blackrock's entry into Brazil's Bitcoin ETF arena reflects its commitment to providing innovative investment solutions while catering to evolving investor preferences. Sade emphasized that while BlackRock's recent ventures into crypto-related products do not equate to an endorsement of Bitcoin itself, they acknowledge their rising interest among the investors for this asset class. As with IB39 impending launch, investors in Brazil are poised to gain access to a regulated and transparent vehicle for Bitcoin investment, further fueling the country's cryptocurrency market growth. So that's kind of all the information we got for Bitcoin today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.